Good evening, guys. It's Mike Cassidy. Some folks asked me to do a YouTube spot on what I caught my fish on at Table Rock. I finished 10th out there, had 2 solid first days, and the third day pretty well bottomed out. However, it moved me up in the points, qualified for the Toyota Series National Championship on Cumberland, which everyone knows is my home lake, and hopefully we not have any bad luck this year in that one. But what I was using was a Dixie Custom rod. Dixie Custom rods are made in La Follette, Tennessee, by Mr. Dwayne Wilson. And Dixie Custom, I've been with them for several years. The rods are the best rods on the market for the money, hands down. I had opportunities to be with other rod companies, national brands that were highly esteemed, but they're just not worth the money. They're just not worth the money. These rods are reasonably priced. You can get the one I was using for $159, and you can't beat that. It's a lifetime warranty rod, and he'll take care of you on it. So make sure you check out these rods. That was a big key to the fish I caught out there. I don't have any relationship with Sunline, but the Sunline's the fluorocarbon I've been using for some time. I was using 17 and 20 out there because I was catching all my fish. Everything that I weighed in out there was on a Cumberland Pro Lures football jig. This was a 3/4 ounce and peanut butter and jelly. I normally use L&M Custom Bass Snacks out of Somerset, and I got out there and didn't have any. I wanted a twin tail grub out there. It's more compact. I trimmed the skirt up quite a bit and trimmed the top to make it real compact, because there's a lot of big spots in that lake. And didn't have any L&M Custom Bass Snacks, so I went to Bass Pro Shop and found some Yamamotos, and I got a bag of those, and I got a bag of just the Bass Pro Shop brand, and I think that's what this is. But we're known, Cumberland Pro's known for one of the best paint jobs of any bait company as far as the paint staying on the head. But the areas I was fishing had a lot of rock, and the other type areas I was fishing had a lot of buck brush. And we have the wire guard system on there, so in that brush you get hung more. But the hookups, I was catching a lot of my fish out to 40 foot deep at Table Rock. And you simply get a better hookup with the Cumberland Pro jig versus a brush guard jig, hands down. So that's why I chose to stay with the Cumberland Pro wire guard jig out there. I always throw it, but most people in that situation would want a brush guard when they were going through that many bushes out that deep. And I could have went and got some, but I chose to stay with the Cumberland Pro because of the Gamakatsu hook and the wire guard getting easy hookups down really deep. So here's what I do with the jig when it's got a full skirt on it. I just hold the bottom half of the skirt, I turn it upside down, I take a pair of scissors and trim it about right there, and gives you a finesse profile. And of course with the little twin tail grub, makes a real small compact jig, and with that 3/4 head, it got down there and stayed on the bottom where I needed to. Here was another key to catching those fish on Table Rock. Table Rock it's like Cumberland. It has a lot of spots, smallmouth, largemouth. So I wanted something I could catch all 3 brands on easily. And I'm not into all the new electronics yet. I'm still old school. And I think me and one other guy were the only 2 that made the top 10 that were not running some new technology. But I would slowly, very slowly drag that jig across 2 different types of points. And when I would come across a rock, I would just let the jig sit still, wait for my line to move off. Let it sit there several seconds and come to the next rock or next bush and hop it through it and let it sit there and just wait for my line to move. And the Dixie Custom rod is so sensitive that I didn't have any trouble with the bites, even at 40 foot deep. So that's a setup. That's how I caught my fish. I had places from way up in the Shell Knob area all the way to the dam, and I've learned a lot about that lake over the last couple of years. I've only been there twice, and I still haven't got all the little idiosyncrasies down, but my good friend Randy Blockett has helped me a lot out there the last couple of years, and I appreciate him helping us out there last year and this year, and just telling me, I told him, I said, Randy, just give me an area, give me an area to focus on, and he really, and I expanded on that obviously, but if you're looking for a guide on Table Rock, Randy Blockett is your man. You can go to his Facebook page, Randy Blockett Professional Fisherman, and he'll certainly take care of you. He's an expert on Table Rock. But looking forward to Lake Cumberland, and it starts December 3rd. I'm not going to get to practice many days for that event, but it's okay. We'll go and do our best and hope things will work out for us. But we appreciate you watching. Be sure to share this and invite other people to subscribe to our page, Mike Cassidy Fishing. And when you see it on Facebook, I appreciate if you'd share it. It helps the people that help us get to do this. So we appreciate you watching. Have a great night, and God bless you.